In this figure, we are required to find this area, the area covered by the red perimeter. So we have this rectangle, and inside the rectangle is inscribed this triangle for which they want us to find the area. This triangle formed has area of 28, while this one has area of 21 and this one 35. So what you're going to do is, let's first label the rectangle. Let this be A, B, C, and this D. First, let the length of the rectangle be x. So AD is x, and let from this point to this point, let it be y. So let me call this E and this F. So let FC be y. Now, since AD is x, and we know that AD is equal to BC, so if the whole of AD is x, that means that also BC is x. So if this whole thing is x, and we know that FC is y, that implies that BF will be x minus y. Now, the formula for the area of a triangle is a half times base times height. So in this triangle, in triangle ABF, area is a half times base times height. We know that area is 28, so 28 is a half times the base is x minus y times the height, which you don't have. So we shall multiply by 2 on both sides to get rid of this 2. So 2 times 28 is 56. This is equal to x minus y times h. Want to make h the subject, so h will be equal to 56 over x minus y. So we have got this side AB as 56 over x minus y. Let's move on to this triangle here. Triangle ADE. We know that area is a half times base times height, and we have been given its area as 35. So this is a half times its base is AD, which is x, and the height we don't know, so h. So multiply by 2 on both sides to get rid of this 2. So 2 times 35 is 70. So 70 is equal to xh. Want to make h the subject, so h is 70 over x. So that implies that DE is 70 over x. So from here to here is 70 over x. Then in this triangle here, in triangle EFC, area is a half times base times height. So we know that the area is 21. So 21 is equal to a half times the base is FC, which is y, times the height is EC, which we don't have. So multiply by 2 on both sides. So this cancels, and therefore 2 times 21 is 42. So 42 is equal to YH. We make H the subject, so H is equal to 42 over Y. And our H is EC, so EC is 42 over Y. So from here to here is 42 over Y. Now, since this is a rectangle, That will mean that side AB is equal to side DC. And our AB is 56 over x minus y, while our DC is 70 over x plus EC, which is 42 over y. As you can see, all these three values can be reduced. The largest number that can reduce all of them is 14. So you're going to multiply by 1 over 14 on all of them. So 14 goes into 42 3 times, 14 goes into 70 5 times, 14 goes into 56 4 times. So we shall have 4 over x minus y being equal to 5 over x plus 3 over y. So when we work out this, we shall have 4 over x minus y being equal to, here the LCM is xy. Xy divided by x is y. So y times 5 is 5y. Xy by y is x. 3 times x is 3x. Then next, we are going to cross multiply. So we shall have 4xy being equal to x minus y into 5y plus 3x. So we shall have 4xy being equal to, this times this gives us 5xy. This times this gives us 3x squared. Then this times this gives us 5y squared. Then this times this gives us this is minus as well. Minus 5y squared minus 3xy. So this is 4xy is equal to 5xy minus 3xy gives us 2xy plus 3x squared minus 5y squared. So bringing everything to be on one side, we shall have 4xy minus 2xy minus 3x squared plus 5y squared is equal to 0. So 4xy minus 2xy gives us 2xy minus 3x squared plus 5y squared is equal to 0. So divide the whole equation by -1. So we shall have negative 2xy plus 3x squared minus 5y squared is equal to 0. When we rearrange this, we shall have 3x squared minus 2xy minus 5y squared is equal to 0. Now let's solve this by grouping and factoring. So first of all, we shall have 3x squared. Now, minus 2xy is the same as plus 3xy minus 5xy. When you get this, you get back to this. So, minus 5y squared is equal to 0. Okay, so we group this together and this together. Okay, so for this first one, we can see that 3x is common, so we factor it out. Shall have 3x into x plus, here we remain with y. Then here negative 5y comes out, so minus 5y into, here we are left with x, and here we are left with plus y. This is equal to 0. As you can see, x plus y is common. We factor it out. We shall have x plus y into, here we're left with 3x, and here we're left with minus 5y. So this is equal to 0. So for this first one, x plus y is equal to 0. That means x is equal to negative y. And this is impossible. This cannot be equal to negative this. So we reject this and only consider this one. So we consider 3x minus 5y is equal to 0. So in this case, 3x will be equal to 5y divided by 3, and x is equal to, we divide by 5. We want to make y the subject, so we divide by 5 on both sides. And so our value, we shall have y, so this cancels with this, y is equal to 3x over 5. Now remember, side AB is 56 over x minus y. So we're going to replace our value of y with this. So this will be equal to 56 over x minus y is 3x over 5. So this gives us 56 over, here the LCM is 5, so 5 over, this gives us 5x minus 3x, which leaves us with 56 over, this minus this gives us 2x over 5. So here, multiply and find the reciprocal. So 56 times 5 over 2x, which leaves us with, so 2 goes into 56 28 times. So 28 times 5 is 140. So 140 over x. So this is equal to this. So this side is the same as 140 over x. Now we know that area of a rectangle is given by length times width. And our length is x, and our width, we've got 140 over x. Okay? So that implies this x cancels with this x. And so area is 140. So this 140 square units is the area of the whole rectangle ABCD. But remember, they want us to find the area of the shade of the red area. Therefore, area of the red area will be area of rectangle minus sum of area of the provided triangles. The provided areas of the triangles, this, and this. Therefore, area, we've got area of rectangle as 140 minus the sum of these other ones, so it will be 28 plus 35 plus 21, which gives us 140 minus 84, and therefore area is this minus this gives us 56. So 56 square units. That's the area of this region. So this region is 56. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. Like, comment, and share your thoughts in the video, in the comment section. If you have alternative approaches, you can also share them with us. Otherwise, thank you so much. Do not forget to share the video with your friends and family. Thank you. See you in the next one.